Hello. Let's take a look at vehicle insurance in Manitoba. Now, for this, we're concerned about insurance in Manitoba, which is public insurance through Manitoba Public Insurance. Other provinces and other countries will have different insurance, such as Alberta or Ontario or the United States, which have private insurance where any company can offer insurance. In Manitoba, we have Manitoba Public Insurance, which offers all of our vehicle insurance for the province. So let's take a look at what we need to know. A couple of terms and a couple of words that you should know. A premium is the price of your insurance. This is how much you pay for your insurance. Each year is when it is typically calculated, but sometimes it can be shown as monthly. A claim is when you have an accident or when some damage happens to your vehicle that you want the insurance company to repair, similar to a claim for a house. With a claim, the idea is you say, I got in an accident, there's damage to my car, I would like it to be repaired. A deductible is the amount that you will have to pay out of pocket for a claim. The insurance company will pay the remainder. So if you make a claim for, say, $2,000 worth of damage and you have a $500 deductible, you will pay the first $500 and the insurance company will pay the remainder of that, the remaining amounts. Now, in Manitoba, your insurance premium is calculated based on 4 risk factors by MPI. The first one is the type and value of your vehicle. If you have a passenger vehicle versus a truck or a motorcycle, it will cost you different. Also, if you have a cheap vehicle versus an expensive vehicle, it will cost you a different amount. Where you live, whether you live in the city or the country, also affects your insurance premium. How you use your vehicle is another factor. If you use it for all-purpose or if you choose all-purpose insurance, that accounts for all of your driving. If you choose pleasure insurance, you cannot use that vehicle to drive to school or work more than 4 times a month or more than 1,600 kilometers a year. So it can't be your daily driver. You can drive it to school or work about once a week, but every other day you have to use a different vehicle if you're driving it to work and school. Your driving record is in Manitoba calculated by your driver safety rating. This is how many merits or demerits you have on your driver's license. Now, in Manitoba, you can go up to a discount of 33% on your insurance if you have the maximum number of merits. If you have demerits, you do not get a discount. Interestingly, your insurance is also not any more expensive, but your driver's license also costs you more, up to $2,500 if you have really, really low demerits. Now, let's look at comparing a couple of different options for insurance. If we try and compare insurance in Manitoba versus insurance in other places, we want to make sure that we're comparing things evenly, like apples to apples. So let's look at someone who's 36 years old, driving a 2017 Ford Explorer with a perfect driving record. We're going to choose default options that are sort of the baseline insurance for MPI in Manitoba, and let's see what that would cost us in other provinces. One thing I will say is we are not going to allow them to install a tracking device on our car. With private insurance, some private companies will ask you to install a tracker in your car or on your cell phone, which will track how and where you drive. They will offer you a discount, sometimes a fairly big discount, for this, but in order to get that discount, you need to let them track everywhere that you drive, which is really creepy. So let's take a look. Using these options, our Manitoba Public Insurance comes in at a total of $1,411 for 2019. If we look at 2020, it's $1,486, so just a little bit more. But the same basic rates there. Now, this is in Manitoba. You can see all of the details here. Interestingly, the third-party liability, I would strongly recommend looking at $2 million for that, especially if you drive to the States. However, It's not very expensive for that. It's only $11 a year to go up to $2 million of third-party liability coverage. If we look at another province, let's look at Alberta here. In Alberta, there are many different companies that offer insurance. Here's one, Royal & Son Alliance. And this is the best quote that this tool found for me. I tried a couple of different tools. This is the best one that it found. They are charging $2,835 a year, which is about double the insurance rate that MPI quoted us. Now, if I look down, this is only the cheapest quote. There are other companies that will offer this. For example, it also found one for Intact Insurance for $4,671 a year. So for this 36-year-old driver with a 2017 Ford Explorer, it's going to cost him $4,600 a year, even though he has a perfect driving record. This is a lot of money. And this is fairly typical for other provinces such as Ontario and such as Alberta, which have private insurance. Public insurance ends up being quite a lot cheaper for us in Manitoba, which is good for us. It's a nice bonus of living in Manitoba. So I hope that this has helped you understand our insurance in Manitoba a little bit of these different factors. For all of these things, please take a look at the MPI website for more details on stuff like your driver safety rating or the insurance rate calculator. They have more information there and a lot of better explanations than I can give in a couple of minutes here. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.